Sitting here by the fire. Yeah. Good morning. Well, okay. There we go, Chris. All right. Back to number one there. All right, Rebecca. Good morning, sweetie. Jacob, good morning. Friday. Yeah, Friday. Connie Hill, good morning. Good afternoon from the Netherlands for Cynthia. Good to see you, sweetie. Kay Weston, good morning. Rosemary, good morning. Patricia, Michelle, Kimberly, Kate, Katie, Sarah, good morning. They come across, I can see them. Toya, good morning. Colette, they went fast. Monica, good morning. Ronnie, good morning. Regina, I'm sorry. All right, Carla, good morning. That's my biting lady. She's a biter. I'm always careful. I don't want to start no kind of tune when she's listening because I know she'll start that biting stuff. And her poor husband, Seth, I think his name's Seth. Yeah. He's chewed up all the time. All right. Today's Friday. Good morning, folks. Betsy Lou, good morning. Glad y'all here with me this morning. It's I got a nice little fire going here in my little fire pit. Enjoying it. All the little dogs are out. I brought my neighbor a cup of coffee this morning. She was sleeping in. Funny thing about it, my neighbor I got, in fact, I don't know how I'm going to stop it. I don't want to be rude. But at night, she shows up at my door. I'm still awake, watching TV. Can I come and get some bread and take my peanut butter over with me? Her peanut butter. Well, it is because it ain't mine. I don't like peanut butter. Yeah, come and got her some bread and peanut butter for her snack. Anyway, yeah, but it's going well. The living room basically. Oh yeah, Rebecca. Yeah, I'm excited too. Yeah, we'll see you up there. Okay, that Greek thing's gonna be fun. I think. I got charcoal all on my fingers. That's where you clean them. Anyway, it's gonna be fun. A lot of y'all can't. I mean, most folks can't come. It's a long ways from most of you guys. Some of you guys across the country, across the world even. And we all know that. Just we just want to kind of give back a little bit, what all you folks do for us, And Lester come up with this idea. I think it was a good idea. He said we could do it, and him and Jamie basically have taken care of all the arrangements. He sent us a picture of where we will be at and stuff, and all we got to do is show up. He and I talked about kind of my thing is I'll have my table set up, and I'll probably be sitting there having coffee. Someone comes by and wants to drink that stuff. I'll pour them a cup of coffee in a styrofoam cup, chat with them. But it needs to be kind of a good time, just meeting people, and we'll meet a lot of folks that don't know anything about us. They'll be coming through just looking to see what's going on, and that's kind of neat too, I know, Ray. I know. Reba wanted to come, and Reba's been such a big part of this channel. All you guys remember and know Reba, her and Ray. And we just lost her here just a week or so ago. And she'll be missed on this channel, I guarantee you. She'll be missed. She's a sweetheart. It's going to be a good day. We're going to get up early in the morning. Ben's going to come and stay here and watch the place and all the places because we all got animals, Make sure nothing gets out or anything like that. So he'll be here watching the place, and we'll all get up early and get our stuff loaded up, and Lester's got a big coffee pot he's going to bring. It's fire getting a little warm. Get a little warm on my backside. I know, Carol. Everybody will be videoing. So, we'll all get videos out, meeting people and stuff. And I want to tell you up front, I'm going to be taking a one of these powered solar generators. Ain't gonna be hooking up no solar, but I'm gonna have it there, and it's gonna run my coffee pot. And I may show it a few times, just showing it and talking about it. I wanted it, and I'm gonna tell you why I wanted it, and why I'm gonna kind of show it off. Set it there by my table. It's got the RV system built into it. Run the whole RV. The one that's on there will run the lights, but it's not going to run all the other stuff. And this one is built. It'll run that RV. It's got the plug for the RV and everything. And I wanted it so bad, but they offered it. I said, yes, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll show it. Anyway, it's going to be awesome. But I will show it. That's just kind of behind the scenes. But we're going to video everybody coming through and having a good time. Is Jay bringing a mobile bath? I hope there's a bathroom somewhere. I can't drink much coffee and sit too long. Hang up a curtain. Get behind it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This coffee starts running through me, I'll be in trouble up there. Good morning, Candy. Looking sharp. Top of the day. I was watching the news this morning, and this is basically for you folks that like Cheetos. And there's some that just love Cheetos. And it's a true story, okay? True story. On the news, Cheetos has come up with a new brand. It's called Naked Cheetos. That's true. I'm not lying to you. You watch the news, or you go to the store here in the near future, see if they don't have Naked Cheetos. It's for those folks who like to be naked, I guess. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. I look good in blue. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, Cheeto King. Old Cheeto King, or Ronnie would be loving those things. They're naked. Kind of goes hand in hand with him. All right. Peggy Colvin. Good morning. Penny. Amy. Carla. Shelly, I know. So listen, guys, I know so many people can't make it. It's a long ways, and you can't. It's not realistic to drive hours and hours just to meet somebody like us. It ain't, But we'd love to meet those that do show up. And I know Rebecca better be there. She got my poster. She don't show up, I'm gonna go looking for her. Oh, she's a sweetheart. Yeah, I told y'all about my poster. I ordered one off of Amazon. Beautiful poster. Except down at the bottom, and I sent, it showed highlight. It says highlight what you want on it, and I highlighted it. Down at the bottom, it cut little Woody and little Buster head off about that much. And there's nobody to talk to. There's no customer service. And what is even a return on it? No returns. But I'll keep it. And anyway, but yeah, Rebecca said she come to my rescue. Rebecca Holt, her and her husband run a print shop. They do all kinds of stuff like that. And she come to my rescue. She said, okay, it's coming. It better be there, girl. About the house. People keep asking about the house. Our living room is finished, except for they've taken all the pictures down, all the cats down because Kim wanted to center stuff more. And so all that's, but most stuff, but the living room itself is done. We come over and watched TV last night with G for a little while, and it's nice. Uh, we got one more chair coming eventually, but right now, oh, my coffee cup says best donkey dad ever. I'm his dad. He's out there. I'll be getting a report here in a little bit. Ray, we wish you a great day too, buddy. Uh, we do. We sure do. Uh, all right, you saw her shop yesterday on Jamie's video. Awesome. That's great. Uh, anyway, she's taking care of me on that. So, but anyway, back to the house. Everything's done. The only thing we're waiting on, and I made a rant video. I very seldom rant, but I did. I did rant. I don't know where I can go to get away from all that writing in my face. But anyway, we are at a hold up, at a standstill in the kitchen. Cotty, I would love to hug you too, sweetie. Be hugging all them women. You say, you better sit down, sit down. I'm a single man. I live by myself. I can hug them. Anyway, our hold up in the kitchen is our countertops. We've been waiting all week for them, every day. Every day they're coming. Every day they're coming. Home Depot, every day. Then yesterday, they have been delivered. They're not here. Yes, Betsy Lou, yes. I agree. I'm so upset with Home Depot. I told G, don't you ever go back there again. What's going on with Vera, guys? Somebody talk about Vera. I didn't get to see what it was. She's a sweetheart. Anyway, they claim they delivered them, and they're not here. They're nowhere here. I haven't seen anything about Vera this morning yet either. Someone's son, I didn't get to see the name, has cancer. Oh, they removed it? Okay. Yeah, Vera's on our prayer list, and we all praying for Vera. She's gonna be okay. She's gonna be okay. She's tough. And she's got all of us guys here supporting her. Christina's son. Okay, her son, I think, has cancer, I think. Yeah, we got a big list on our prayer list, guys. We got a big list here, and we don't mind how long we don't want the list to get long. We want them to get well and be taken off the list, but you know, we're gonna add them as long as we got them coming, and we're gonna pray for them. And but anyway, yeah, they're home delivery. They said it's delivered, and I come out and I told, she says, okay, are they out there? I said, no, ma'am, they're not. Ain't nothing out there. So I went down to Ellie's, because sometimes people take stuff to Ellie's. Nothing down there. None of the driveways along our stretch of the highway down here. We've had stuff dropped off at Logan's gate, at his gate. Went over there, nothing there. So G called. Well, the store didn't know, because that stuff comes from the warehouse. And they got to check with the warehouse, and check with the driver. We ain't heard nothing back yet. And I think G made 2 phone calls, got the same kind of stuff. So, I don't know where our countertops are. If they just dropped them off somewhere, then somebody else probably got them and gone. But, you know, who knows? Who knows? But we're gonna get a refund. Have to go somewhere else. I told you there's Lowe's, there's McCoy's, there's so many other places to go besides Home Depot. They can't keep other stuff. But see, I'm gonna start on my rent. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna rent because I've had some dealings with them here just on this house. Some things they did great. Some things it just, as I said, it just sucks. It did. I'm sorry. Uh, okay. Jeannie, your sister, having a hard time losing her son to COVID. Yeah, I guarantee you. I can't imagine, and I hope I never experience ever losing a child, or we all lose our parents as time goes on. We all know that, and these kids will lose us in time. But I hope and pray I never lose a child. I mean, or grandchild, or great grandchild, or any of these guys that I know of as family around here. All of them. These married and all. I don't ever see any of that. I mean, it'll all happen to all of us one day. But anyway, I can't imagine that. Order from Amazon. Some things you can. Some things you can't. I order most everything I get from Amazon, and have not had many problems with it. Although sometimes those things are delivered, and it's the drivers will drop it off at LE's, and that's what I saw about Logan's Gate. She ordered some stuff here a while back, and it wasn't nothing big or anything like that, but kept saying it had been delivered, and she kept trying, and they finally showed a picture. Most time they show a picture. And she said, "Where is this at?" And it was a gate. You can see a gate. And we all looking at that gate. I said, "Ain't none of our gates." Because there's two gates that come together. And I said, "It's none of our gates." And so somebody said, "Maybe it's Logan's. Looks like Logan's gate." So I drive down, sure enough. And it had rained that day before, and they were sitting there on the ground wet. It didn't hurt nothing, but it could have. And we've had things dropped off in the driveway down at my Steph's house, just sitting in the grass. It don't make sense. Well, signing for everything. UPS requires signatures on a lot of stuff that they carry. And here, that's what I was telling y'all the other day. I had to sign something for Jake. I had to pay for it. I told Jake, I want my money back. He said, I'm going to pay you back. Well, if not, that's going to be your Christmas present. You ain't getting nothing from me. I'd never had to do that before, and I didn't mind doing it. Don't get me wrong, I didn't mind doing it. But because Jake don't live close, he's way off over there, and the guy said it was $62. Need to check the UPS. Who's it for? He said, Jake. God, Jake ain't worth $62. Yeah. But I didn't mind. Him and Alyssa, they come by with little Junior the other day, and they come over to see the house, visit for a while. That's the cutest little kid. We don't get to see him very often. But that little guy, he's about as wide as he is tall. But he's a goer, boy. He's just all over that house. It's just funny and laughs. It's FedEx. Yeah, FedEx is bad sometimes about dropping stuff at other places. We have that issue sometimes. One morning, anyway, finished Junior. They was here for a while, and G was able to give some of her furniture away to Jake. Something she wanted to keep and had to have. Here, Jake, take this. And Jake loved it. A little desk type thing. Oh yeah, talking about that, my desk is in there. It's in there. And I got my Heidi picture up above it. And I got my little hanging with PawPaw picture that Jimmy made me on my desk for all to see. Yeah, it's all set up. Anyway, I love taking care of the grandbabies. Yes, I do. they're awesome little kids, and that little girl, well, all of them little girls, and these two across the street here, they're the cutest little guys, and that little Carter, she comes in the door, she got to hug everybody in the room. Maybe a stranger would get hugged too. I don't know. Runs up and just hugs. Little Cash, she ain't got time for all that kind of hugging. But he's an awesome little guy too. But all these little kids, little Junior's so funny, uh, and then Dust got his little ones, and little Cassidy, and I sang to her, she just smiles, and uh, Coda Bear and the Cow Poop Lane, they all just special in their own ways, The little Carly though, God, she's one of these little drama queens. Yeah, yeah, everything, and she's raised like the rest of them. She's a drama queen, and she sees an ant. Ah! What is it? Rattlesnake? What? It's an ant. Okay, God. You know. Coda Bear probably walk up and smash him. Everybody check on Vera too. When I get off of here, I'll send her a message, see what's up with her not being here this morning. I guarantee you she don't feel good or something, or she would be here. She's always with us. Yeah, Janet, Levi's autistic, and Bennett is not. I guess it's kind of a form. He's what they call it, Asperger. I guess on the other end of that spectrum, or whatever you call it, But now Levi's funny. I'm gonna tell you some stuff about Levi. Now Kim goes through this every day. Yeah, and you'd think she'd be a drinker. I got it. But they come here, but the food's still over there. And Levi likes to eat. Yeah, takes that from his PawPaw. So, gee, I get some popcorn. Well, yeah, baby, you know where it's at. And he knows how to popcorn. He knows how to pop popcorn. He goes over and he comes back with a bowl. It's big around, look like, my Lord, how much popcorn is that? But it's just popcorn, PawPaw. Dustin come out a little bit later. He said, he popped 3 bags of popcorn, put in that one bowl. Lord, 3 bags, he eat it all. And drink tea. There's 2 gallons of tea over there. Yeah, it'll be gone today. I'll make tea again. Well, we all drink tea, but still, he's steadily drinking that tea. But yeah, he is funny. Levi's funny, but he knows how to fix his own food and stuff. G called me last night. She says she's still working over here, still early. She says, would you mind bringing me a weenie rolled up in a piece of bread? She just something to kind of tide me over. I'm trying to finish some stuff. I said, sure. So I looked. Wasn't no weenies. I said, baby, ain't no weenies here. She said, oh, I guess Levi got them. Well, bring me a piece of ham. Okay. Oh, I love him. But yeah, he eats steady all day long. Okay, there you go. It's a whole different life, ain't it? They're on different ends. But Ben can read something or see something, and Ben's very, very, I got to stir up my fire here. Smoke's about to get me, hang on. Ben's very, I'm trying to think the right word. He won't, if he sees something, don't understand it, he's gonna look it up and see what it is. And he won't forget it. He won't forget it. I'm trying to build this fire. Guys, smoke's about to get me here. Okay. Ben, but you don't want to watch a movie with Ben. You don't want to watch one with Levi either. Levi sees something funny, a certain part he likes. It's rewind. Goes through it. Rewind. Goes through it. Rewind. And laugh. You know, he's been watching Shrek and something over here. Shrek. Christmas time or whatever. I love Shrek. The regular Shrek movie. But I don't like rewinding, just constant. Uh, but anyway, I see y'all talking about me, Steve. You and probably Ronnie's trying to stir something up. uh, but being kind of, in a way, you'd be watching something and something comes across, or usually documentaries or whatever he's into more than anything else. And he'll stop it, take his phone and Google it and see. And you sit there waiting. Okay, okay, okay. What is it, Ben? Yes, let's watch it, Ben. Let's go. Oh, Thomas, don't let them threaten you with you being bona fide, bud. Once you get there, you should be there. You'll stay. You'll be bona fide with me anyway. Oh, we catch it. You know, well, I told you about some folks spreading them rumors about me getting locked up. Rumors. Yeah, it happened. Thank you. I'm looking dapper. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, and I got this shirt on that my friend Thomas sent me about being John Wayne's cousin. He's John Wayne's cousin in real life. Probably second, third cousin. You know, John Wayne. I don't think John Wayne ever went up there in Alaska and made any movies. He may have. I don't know. Never saw one. Lester sent out a message. They're setting up the tents, I think, today up there at the park. And I think him and probably Jamie will be going down and setting up their park. And she and I get up tomorrow morning, and we'll get all dressed and everything and take our stuff and take off up there. And like I say, Ben's gonna come over here and watch all the animals, make sure nothing gets out, because it'd be bad if we were all up there, ain't nobody here, and an animal got out, ended up on the road or something. So he'll be here taking care of everything. So it should be a good day. Should be a good day. My little boys are gonna miss me, being they're gone that long. And I wanted to take Buster and Woody, but it's just not gonna be feasible. Be honest with you, they'd have to sit in a crate. You know, they're not used to that kind of stuff. It's gonna be a fun day, I think. It'll be a fun day. Okay. Trying to see what all you guys got going here a little bit. Your son's a little autistic. Your grandson, okay, I got you. Ben and Dustin has moved all the big furniture over here to the house. The only big thing left is our refrigerator, and when it comes, I'll move. I'm staying with it. I'm gonna go where it goes. I told you I do not want to have to walk through the house somewhere to get a drink or to get a glass of tea or get some ice cubes for my tea or whatever. I don't have to walk next door to do all that. I want to be able to right here. So as soon as it gets moved over, and it can't get moved over till they get that countertop done, because that's when all their groceries and stuff will be brought over and stuff put on the counter and in the cabinets. All of them are ready. It's just that countertop's the hold up. Kim says she can get the countertop set. Dan said he'll come cut the hole for the sink, and Kim will set the sink, hook up the plumbing, and we're done. We got it good. So that's where we're at. But all the big stuff's over here. Washer, dryer, sofas, chairs. The table will be staying, I think. Dustin wants to keep the big table. We have another table we're going to build in here. All we got to do is put the top on it. I'll bring, I guess, the chairs for it over. I can do that myself. Basically, that's about it. The bathroom is done. Kim finished it yesterday. The laundry room is done, I think, except for the freezer. That's got to be, but we can't do it until they replace the freezer they dropped. 22nd of November. Another thing about Home Depot, they dropped it. Bang, 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 bang. You plug it in, it makes all kinds of noises. Unplug that thing. And so they got to come get it and replace it in the laundry room. We have one other refrigerator that we use for just extra, like drinks and stuff. And, when we buy groceries, we buy like 2 milks and stuff like that. So we keep one in it and one in the main fridge. Extra stuff. It's going to be going into my little storeroom here. And I got to wire it for it first, just so he can move that any day. One afternoon when he comes to get little Cassidy, he said I can move that, no problem. So I got to get it wired up, and I'm gonna try to do it this week. Yeah, they do, Peggy. You're so right. They need to get it together on at least they're on the deliveries. Just get it together. Have somebody overseeing that mess down there. Well, they will bring them out, your appliances. But on our case, the boy brought from Home Depot the shower stuff in a big truck. Drives up and unloads. It even helps Ben. He said, "Where you want it?" And I said, "Well, we'll get it." He had a part. He said, "Well, I'll bring it in if you don't." He saw the ramp. He said, "I can bring it up that ramp." I said, "That's great." So him and Ben brought it up. Nice guy. Then the two guys come with all the cabinets, and he said, "Where you want them, sir?" And I said, "Well, I guess we're not ready for them in the house. Just set them here by the tractor." And they did. They said, big truck now, delivery. So then the guys come with the freezer. Well, they can't get up the driveway. It's just too much. These other trucks come up and down all day long. The garbage truck's big and tall. The light company truck comes up installing these night lights, get the big bucket up on top. They don't have no problems. These other two trucks came, same size trucks. So they messed around, go to bring it up on a pickup, and that's when they dropped it. Yeah, that's when they dropped it. Then they brought it on in the house, plugged it in, and started banging around. Hey, ready? That's fine with you. I said, no. That ain't no good. And she says, take it back. He said, oh, we can't take it back without a work order. So she calls the store, and 22nd, we can pick it up on the 22nd. And then yesterday, the delivery on our countertops. Who knows where they're at? Who knows? Yeah, I'm upset with them. All right. I'm trying to see what's going on here with you guys. Now, I've been talking about myself here. But the things go by so fast sometimes I can't see what all's going on. Good morning, Deborah Barnes. You think like Kim thinks? Well, that's good. I'm glad me and her argue all the time. We're gonna do some birthdays here in a minute. I got one already wrote down. I got Bertie. My friend Bertie lives across the big pond. We talk to Bertie quite often. We're not gonna do the bats over the seams right away. It may not ever do them. So Uh, Deanna, I like calling it a cabin though. It's a house. Yeah, it's a home. It's our home. I just like the cabin feel. Okay, I feel like the cabin feel to it. That's just me. You ain't got to have a cabin. I want a cabin. Oh, anyway. Uh, I bet your mom is. God bless her. Kathy's dad passed away, and the mom was struggling. Yeah, a spouse, it was like Ray, and Donnie's wife Rose. It's got to be a struggle. And my mom, when my dad passed, my mom was just like lost as a goose down there, and I'd go every morning, and have coffee with her, and then in the weekends I'd watch movies with her until she kind of adjusted. I guess I don't know if you ever really fully adjust, but for a while. But I always had coffee with her. Well, yeah, some say you're not going to be up there very long. Well, listen here. We have animals. We have dogs. We have cats. We have cows. We have goats. All these things have to be taken care of, So we can do some of that before we go in the mornings. By the time we drive back home in the evening, it's going to be getting late. And then we still got all these things to do. So, yeah, we can't stay there all day. And I know it's not a lot of hours there, but it's going to be, if someone is coming, then they know the hours, and they can be there, and they can stay the whole 4 hours, as far as I know, if they want to. That's their business. But I'm just saying, yeah, it's not a long time, but we all have other responsibilities, All right, is it Connie's birthday? Joan, okay, I see some names now coming on, but I'll tell you what, let's do the prayer list real quick, if we don't mind, get that out of the way. And so then I can let my singing voice get kind of tuned up and ready. The strips are not going on there right now. It may be never. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. I know what Kim wants to do. I know. All right, prayer list. Okay, prayer list. We got Charles, okay, Dorothy, Ronnie, Vera, Carol, Rebecca, Ray, Marcia, Cynthia, Susan, Tammy, Karen, Jackie, Christine, Debbie, Alexis, Janet, Sandy, Michelle, and Tanya, Doris, Cherry, Megan, Jerry, Joanne, Gabe, Molly, Becky, and just don't forget little Adeline, okay? Little Adeline's a little child. It's got cancer, I think. That's what she said it was. Keep her in your prayers, okay? Now, we also pray for our animals. There might be some more folks to go in here, too. Let me tell you about Jill, okay? Jill is back home. They gave her that radiation, and then after that, it's X amount of radiation. I guess they had 2 different levels, so they give her a level, and they said if they didn't have to, they didn't want to do the other. Yeah, but if they did, they would. Okay, but they do a scan in between there, and so they give her the radiation. Couldn't be around nobody. Then when they brought her back in for the scan, it showed us a tiny little dot that they may have to go back and take that, or they may do radiation again. They'll watch it, but just a dot on the scan. So they said, they checked her. She was okay to go home, be around folks. She came home and the next day went to work. She loves teaching. She loves coaching. And she wanted to get back to her team and all that. But anyway, so keep her in our prayers too, okay? Uh, and they'll be watching that. Just a little speck. Uh, that scan showed. Okay, on our animals. Ellie, Max, Luna, Bubba, Buster, Lacey, and Brownie. Okay. Yeah, Connie, that's exactly right. You pray for the whole group. I do too. I just ask the good Lord to take care of these folks, watch over them, give them that wanted health back and heal their broken bodies, and take care of us, okay? All right. You're welcome, Roddy. Now, I think that's all. Now we're gonna do the birthdays. I'm gonna try to get some names here on birthdays, okay? I know I have Elizabeth. And I have Bertie. And Bertie's birthday was Wednesday, and she had sent me a message, and I didn't see it in time. And I come in the door, and she said, "You sang to Bertie?" No, I didn't see it in time, G. What? I didn't get up that early to look at messages, baby. Okay. Connie, you're gonna be 76 or whatever on Sunday. We'll go ahead and do it, Connie. Okay, I'm looking for more birthdays. I've got Elizabeth, Bertie, and Connie. Anybody else? Thank you, John. Thank you, Peggy. Thank y'all. Thank you, Betsy. 75. I gave you another year, didn't I, sweetie? I get my age, you don't think about it. Another year. Don't push it. I'm sorry, sweetie. I know women are real more about their age than us guys, The only birthday that ever bothered me was 30. Yeah, because all my friends were in their 20s. All of a sudden, I was an old man. All right, pray for Ronnie's arthritic fingers. Yeah, he sends out some bad messages sometimes. He sure does. Okay, Miss Dallas. Okay. I love you too, Connie. We was talking about age the other day, and one lady on here is 91. God blesses me that much to be 91 and still be chatting out here. Would that be awesome? Yeah. Okay. I'm 79 young. Yeah, I am. Actually, besides my legs, seriously, I feel good. I was talking to my older brother. He's 91 or 90. He's 90, be 91 in January, and he lives up in Washington State. And was talking, and like she said, all you folks get together, y'all start talking about your aches and pains. And I said, "How you doing, buddy?" He said, he said, "Brother," he said, "if it wasn't for my legs, I'd be in great shape." I know the feeling. Kind of like runs in our family, I think. My sister's the same way. I was talking to her yesterday, and she said, you know, my legs just they bother me, and she said, there's nothing I can do about it. So from knees up, I'm good. Knees down, they shot. All right. Legs are crappy. Yes, they are. They first thing to go on us, ain't it? Okay. Okay, I'm looking for any more birthdays. I'm reading these messages also coming across about Lester and Kim and all of them, and Dan, everybody talking, Lou and all of them talking about what all they're going to need tomorrow. And I done talked over to Lester what I need. I need a table or space. Your dog Daisy. Put that over here with Daisy, okay? Daisy needs prayer. Kim needing just enough space for Levi to have his tablet and his paper, pencils. All right, let's go on to birthdays. Let's get this going. But anyway, yeah, if I could get 91, whew, that'd be awesome. But you know, we ought to just be thankful where we're at. You know, so in my life, I look back at so many of the guys I went to school with, and women, are already gone. Especially those guys I was in the service with. So many of them, you know. And I was looking at Facebook the other day. I saw one of my old school buddies. Really looked bad. He was in a wheelchair, and I thought, man, I graduated with that boy, you know, and very athletic and everything. Buster trying to take over. Okay, let's get the birthdays out of the way. Let's just be thankful for where we're at, guys. Let's just be thankful for where we're at. Okay. All right. Here they are. Elizabeth, Birdie, Connie, and Miss Dallas. Any more, you better tell me quick. Or you can tell me anytime you're ready. I'm flexible. Motorized wheelchair. I'm going to take my walker. I am, and I told Lester why. Not that I have to have it. I can use a cane. But I am taking that generator, and it's heavy, and because it's a bigger one, and I want to show it, you know, showcase it in a way, in the background, whatever. But I need it for this camper, but I'm going to use it. Then I'm going to put on that chair of that walker in the seat and roll it in there, and then I can sit in the seat. Kill two birds with one stone. All right. Any more birthdays? I'm trying to look. Yeah, I think it's a great idea too. I was thinking, Tink. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take that roller chair. I sure am. And I think Miss Dallas' birthday is this weekend. I think it's what I saw. Tink. Leave me alone, Carla. It's Trink's birthday. Is that what you're saying? Or Tink's birthday? We're gonna go Tink. Okay. We're gonna go Tink. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Happy birthday. I'm gonna put them in two groups, okay? Two groups. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Elizabeth and Birdie. See how I said, Birdie. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, she ain't gonna mind. I'll do it again on Monday if she wants. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Connie, Miss Dallas, and Tink. I got that in there. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Y'all fussing at me. It's Tink. And then somebody says it's Trink. I don't know. That calls for a cup of coffee. That calls for another cup. All right. Yeah, cha-cha-cha. All right, yeah. Now, any news we want to talk about, we got 10 minutes. We can talk about it. I've told you about what I saw on the news about the naked Cheetos, and that's all I saw this morning. I think tomorrow's weather's going to be good for us down here. I think you guys up north still getting some bad weather. You probably got some more coming. I was telling Steve, you know, he lives in Tennessee, him and Susan, and they get cold weather, those fronts come through, and they last a lot longer there than they do here. You know, us down here on the tail end of them most time. It'll come cold. You know, it may be cold for 3 or 4 days, and then it warms back up, and then another one will come. But we ain't getting no rain with them, and that's what we need. We need a little bit of rain to wet our ground down. You know, the ground's down. The ground's just dry, very dry. You know, and they're talking these windy days, and some of these folks build these big fires. You know, you don't ever know you if a big fire come through. You know, you got you a coffee pot for your birthday. Bought yourself one. All right. Well, we have to do that sometime. We have to do that. I bought me a cheese scrape. I don't know what you call them. You know, you do your cheese on it. Grate the cheese. But I need it for butter, not for cheese. I had to buy my own. No, don't send me none. I got one. We do that sometimes. We have to buy. We need something. We can leave hints. Say, hey, I need this. I need that. Well, buy you one. Okay. I don't know who y'all talking about. When I start seeing comments from Thomas and Steve and Ronnie, they usually directed it at me, and I'm innocent. I'm an innocent party here. But those guys, I don't know why I get picked on. What if you sweet people? I'd be in trouble. I am going to tell you something about Ronnie. Neil, we've all been worried about Ronnie, and I'm serious here. I'm serious. It's not a joke. He lost his twin brother, and very hard, very hard. But Ronnie went, and I was real proud of him. He took his brother's wife, his sister-in-law, up to the cemetery, cleaned the graves and put new flowers on it. And then he took her to eat in a place that they all would all go together to eat, you know, and had a good day for himself in here, you know, and for Donnie's wife. And I was real proud of him. He called me and said how he had a good day. Real proud of him, real proud of him. He's gonna be okay. He's gonna be okay. And it won't be long, he'll be sorry again. He's working on it now. You know, I gifted him from my heart. I got one. She said, you ain't got a heart, but I do. I gifted him 2 bona fide goats. And he's complaining about them ever since. They jump out, they climb out. And then when he's trying to put them back in, and it's a game to them, it's a game. They know he don't get around much better than I do. He's a little bit faster than me. And they run and they jumping sideways. He's trying to make them go back in. Rearing up, butting heads. And he calls and chews me out. Chews me out. Uh, Ronnie's a bird. Yeah, he's worse than a bird. All right, guys. Talk about tomorrow for a minute. Okay, let's talk about tomorrow. Lester and Jamie, I think, have got 2 tents rented or set up, and they're gonna have tables. Okay, and they're gonna be people, other kind of things, other booths, all kind of stuff on both sides. Okay, uh, so we're not just gonna be stuck out there in the middle of a pasture somewhere. Look at that group. Look at them people. And uh, it's really gonna be neat. I think it's gonna be neat. And I everyone will be videoing. Okay, I'm sure, and some will probably be doing lives. I don't know if I can get a signal on mine to do a live. If I can, I will at some point do a little bit of a live. Maybe not the whole time, but some of it. I'll try. I am going to be videoing, and it may end up, so long, it may have to be a couple of different videos, just cut them in half or something. I don't know, to post them. Sometimes folks don't want to watch something that's 40, 50, 60 minutes long, but we're going to be there those 4 or 5 hours, and so there can be a lot of video and take place by everybody. And but our table that I know G and I'll be at, Rebecca's gonna bring my little poster. It'll be there up behind us or on the table, however they're gonna do it. I'm not sure, but anyway, I'm gonna have a big coffee pot, and I'm gonna have a generator sitting there running, keeping that coffee pot going. And then I'll have some styrofoam. They're gonna bring a bunch of styrofoam cups, and I'll bring the coffee, and everything we need for it. And it's just gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. And and I've told folks that, whether it be a 1 or 100 or whatever, it's gonna be. I'm gonna enjoy meeting people. Uh, Good morning there, Charles. Good morning, Cincinnati. I bet it's cold up there. I bet it's cold in Cincinnati. But yeah, I'm gonna just enjoy meeting people, and I'm wondering, should I wear one of my little dapper hats like this? Should I? Ronnie says, please don't wear a dapper hat. I may wear it just for the heck of it. I don't see Ricardo this morning. I haven't seen Vera, so I'm gonna be checking on Vera, and we'll check on Ricardo's probably at work. He can't always get on here if he's at work. Good. Have a good day at that dentist. Yeah. Absolutely wear it. Okay. I may do it. I may do it. Yeah. Yes to the dapper cap. I may wear this one, berry one right here, and Jesus take the wheel. Yes, ma'am. That's for sure. Ain't that the truth? Yeah. Thank you there, Connie. Or Ronnie. I'm sorry. Ronnie and Connie. She's so sweet and he's so sorry. If you're new, get this out real quick. If you're new on this channel, you've come to the place to meet friends and to have fun and to talk, chat, and we talk about all kinds of stuff. And if you want to talk about something, just tell us what you got on your mind. Let us know who you are, where you from, and these folks here, you'll hook up with these people here, and they'll make you'll be friends. So many on here, and I say this every time, but it thrills me to see that so many folks on here are now friends with folks on here that met on this channel, that wouldn't have knew each other, wouldn't have never knew each other. It hadn't been coming on this channel. To me, that's awesome, I think. And we just get on here and have fun. We pray for each other. We don't preach. We don't do politics. Everybody has their own politics, and that's fine. You believe and vote how you like. I don't care. I'm gonna do what I do. You do what you do. Nobody's gonna push down that. We just talk about our animals. We talk about our families. We talk about our homes. Uh, you know, somebody said if you coffee drinkers don't forget what you say, diaper. There better be a porta potty somewhere close. I drink too many cups. I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, and we talk about Ronnie. And if you don't know Ronnie, for you new folks, listen, he lives over in Louisiana. And he has a reputation running naked in his yard. And so we don't try to talk about that. And he's a Cheeto fan. He eats Cheetos and Dr. Peppers. That's all he eats. You can imagine what he's like. All right, guys, it's time to go. It's time to go. I love y'all. Have T-shirts made of the PawPaw's Misfits. Would that be neat? I may have to talk to Rebecca about getting me some shirts like that. PawPaw's Misfits. Those that join the membership, that's what they call them. Anyway, I love you guys. Y'all take care. Have a great day, okay? I love y'all. We'll see you. If you're there tomorrow, we'll see you. If we don't, we'll see you back here on Monday, okay? See you right back here on Monday morning. And we love y'all. Y'all take care.